Welcome! Ever wonder if we can grow our economies while healing the planet? Today, we're diving into the bioeconomy, a powerful idea that promises just that. But like any powerful idea, it comes with big questions and even bigger responsibilities, especially towards Indigenous peoples and their ancestral wisdom. So what is the bioeconomy? Simply put, it's an economic model using renewable biological resources, think plants, forests, algae, to create goods and services. It sounds like a win-win, right? A way to boost economies, protect our environment, and improve well-being. And it absolutely can be. But there's a crucial element we can't ignore: the profound, centuries-old knowledge of Indigenous communities. For generations, Indigenous peoples have lived by bioeconomic principles. Their traditional ecological knowledge isn't just a set of facts. It's a dynamic, living wisdom woven into their culture, spirituality, and daily lives. This knowledge offers invaluable insights into sustainable resource management and biodiversity. Experts agree. A truly successful bioeconomy depends on recognizing and integrating this wisdom. But here's the catch. The global bioeconomy is already worth trillions and set to explode. There's a real danger it could fall into old capitalist traps, prioritizing profit over people and the planet. We could see a buccaneering bioeconomy where large corporations, some with questionable records on Indigenous rights, exploit resources and knowledge. A major concern is biopiracy, where companies take Indigenous knowledge about plants or medicines without fair compensation or even acknowledgement. This often stems from colonial legacies that dismissed or stole this wisdom. So how do we build a bioeconomy that's ethical and equitable? First, Indigenous communities must have the right to free, prior, and informed consent. That means they decide what happens on their lands and with their knowledge. Second, there must be genuine, equitable benefit sharing. This isn't just about money. It's about capacity building, knowledge sharing, and respecting cultural integrity. Indigenous rights to their lands and resources are paramount. We need to value traditional production methods. Imagine an Amazonian bioeconomy that preserves local knowledge, commits to zero deforestation, and truly shares its benefits. This means moving from extractive models to real partnerships, where Indigenous communities are equal partners, not just stakeholders. We also need to redefine value. Success shouldn't just be economic output. It must include social justice, cultural health, and ecological vitality. The environmental services Indigenous communities provide by protecting forests are an integral, compensable part of this new economy. Some are calling this a sociobioeconomy, an approach that champions both human and biological diversity, prioritizing equity and the rights of local communities. It's about activities that conserve ecosystems, promote diverse farming, protect rights, add local value, and blend scientific and Indigenous knowledge. Globally, things are moving. The G20, for instance, launched an initiative on bioeconomy, spearheaded by Brazil, focusing on inclusivity and sustainability, and acknowledging the immense potential of ancestral knowledge. But challenges remain. We urgently need clear definitions of what a sustainable bioeconomy truly is, to differentiate it from business as usual. Much Indigenous knowledge is passed down orally, making it vulnerable. Digital technologies might offer ways to document and preserve this knowledge, benefiting everyone. Ultimately, making the bioeconomy a force for good requires deep, structural change. We must move beyond purely technical models and embrace Indigenous worldviews and governance. This means decolonizing our economic thinking and ensuring Indigenous peoples are central architects of a bioeconomy that respects both people and planet. The focus must be on empowering communities and protecting ecosystems, not just on creating products. The potential is immense, but achieving a truly just and sustainable bioeconomy depends on listening, respecting, and sharing. It's a journey worth taking for all our futures. Thanks for tuning in.